I really hope I won't tread in a minefield with this. Today I have a collection of Tik Toks about the Netherlands, or made by Dutch people trying to be funny with lots of self-mockery.
Where you make on a map? This one is not good. No, get the fuck out of there. You need this one. It's called a sword, a diamond sword, om precies te bennen. Look there is a man. It's your enemy. You build the bridge with the block that you have out of the kist, and then you slat him with your linker mouse knap met the sword, and then you beat them all. I never said you can take the golden apple. I didn't teach you that yet. That's the lesson for tomorrow. Learning very quick. I'm dead.
Comparing the Dutch educational system to the American system.
Dutch people, did you know that your school system is not normal to Americans?
Yes, the Dutch educational system is very different than the educational system in the United States of Americans. We don't bring fully automatic weapons to our school. We don't. We think it's unnecessary. We do pack our own lunch though. Or we get a frikandellen broodje in de tussenuur. But another big difference is we have a thing called zesjescultuur. If you get 6 points out of 10, that's good enough. It's good enough. Why aim higher? 6 is good enough. And if you really want to push those boundaries, you don't study and you get a 5.5, which is very rare. A 5.5 is rounded up to a 6 and it feels like a 10. And that's what makes the Dutch educational system the greatest educational system in the Europe.
And beside the made-up accent, this is all true. Frankly, I was inspired by this video to show some crazy, but also motivational things about the Netherlands. Believe it or not, this really is a Dutch channel.
Americans are the most thoroughly and passively indoctrinated people on earth. They know next to nothing as a rule about their own history, the histories of other nations, the histories of the various social movements that have risen and fallen in the past, and they certainly know little or nothing of the complexities and contradictions comprised within words like socialism and capitalism. They are far more vulnerable to medical and financial crisis, far more likely to receive inadequate health coverage, far more prone to irreparable insolvency, far more unprotected against predatory creditors, far more subject to income inequality, and so forth, while effectively paying more in tax. And what exactly does that cover? One might think that a people who once rebelled against the mightiest empire on earth on the principle of no taxation without representation would not meekly accept taxation without adequate government services. But I suppose we accept what we have become used to. One has to ask, what state apparatus in the free world could be more powerful and more tyrannical than the one that taxes its citizens while providing no substantial civic benefits in return, solely in order to enrich an overinflated military-industrial complex and to ease the tax burdens of the immensely wealthy?
And now some funny ones. If you can understand this guy, explain it in the comments below.
Look at deze container. If the crane is going to tilt this container op en je dan erop zit bovenop je mel, then you ben very dead. And that you will not. Oké, doei. Look at deze F-stepje. Deze F-stepje is very dangerous because you can fall here typhus hard on your mel. En if I see that gebeuren, hij lag mijzelf helemaal de tering.
Before we start cycling, we have to prepare. First of all, you need suitable clothing that can soak up the sweat. Then, the vehicle. First, inspect the vehicle. Prepare the body for biking. Make it warm, hot and steamy. Ready to go. Now, how to get on the bike. Just swing the leg over the bike. If you think this is too difficult for you, you can also try this. Lay down the bike and then try to come up. Like this. Very easy.
Here's one for the flurfs and some nice things to know.
There is zeker something. I think that you have stolen our wereldbol.
Do you know 20 plus 20 in Dutch equal 21 plus 21 in English?
How come?
Okay, so what is 20 plus 20?
40?
Yeah, and what is 21 plus 21?
42?
Yeah?
I just found out the Dutch toilets have 2 settings. Let's find out what this is about.
Whatever.
When you live in Holland, you had a Corona bucket.
How Dutch names sound in Chinese.
Nicky,
尼克、
Samantha,
杀马特、
Geert,
赫拉特、
Eva,
艾娃、
Klaas,
克拉斯、
Julia,
茱莉亚、
Olivia,
欧莱维亚、
Lauren,
劳拉、
Luke.
Luke。
We have special ways to cross the canals.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What do the Dutch actually look like?
I'm 20, so I can't fuck with you.
You're 20?
Yeah.
This is definitely something I love about living in the Netherlands. Dutch people eat early. It's 5 o'clock. So it's time for dinner. I love eating early.
Be careful what you say in Dutch.
Please never make this mistake in Dutch. Part 7. Strand is beach. Stront is poop.
The Dutch turn churches into beautiful places of knowledge. This was all for today. I hope you liked my choice of TikToks. I would like to tell you about our Patreon account. It is just sitting there gathering dust and cobwebs. We once had one patron, however she left, and now we have none. Ned and I would really appreciate it if some of you would become patrons to help us to create our content. Our video computer died, and now creating videos is much more difficult. If you don't want to become patron, that's fine, but please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I hope to see you next time. Hi, I am Ivy and this here is my own channel. Ned and I put a lot of work in our videos, and would really like to see our channel become bigger. So please, hit that like and subscribe buttons and ring that notification bell. We are not monetized, so get nothing from YouTube, but if you want to help us, please consider to help us at www.patreon.com/DutchHeretic. We want to do more, with better animations and shit. Your help will be very much appreciated.